Hello, lovely friends. Welcome back to Wiswa's Kitchen. On today's menu is fried fish, and we're going to be frying this with no flour and without it sticking to the pot. So come with me and let's do this. The fish has been cleaned very well. I used lemon to help get rid of all that raw fishy smell. And the next thing I'm going to do is to make sure that I've gotten rid of most of the water on the surface of the fish. So I'm going to pat it dry until the water has been absorbed. Alternatively, you can leave them on a rack and allow the water to drip off. Among other things that we are going to do to make sure the fish doesn't stick to the pan or rip off, this is one of them. When frying fish with no flour, the less water the fish has, the better. By the way, this is red bream fish, and when it's nice and dry, I will transfer them onto a different bowl for seasoning. For seasoning, I will be going for garlic and onion powder, salt to taste, and about half a teaspoon of parsley. Parsley, as we know, pairs beautifully with fish. If you want to try this combination and don't have parsley, you can substitute it with dill, basil, or even dry thyme. Our fish seasoning is done, so now we're going to sprinkle it onto the fish, coat it onto every corner to make sure that it's really covered with the spices. Then we will cover it and allow it to marinate for about 30 minutes. But if you are not in a hurry, leave it on for even longer so that the spices can really go into the fish well. The 30 minutes is up, so we'll be frying soon. But before then, I'll just crack these garlics for later use. Okay, so I've been preheating my oil. It's quite hot but not smoky hot. Before I drop in the fish, I have made a mental note as to how many the pan can take. I think it can take like 4 fish, just so we do not overcrowd it, to avoid it from sticking onto each other too much. I'm dropping in some garlic with thyme to infuse more flavor onto the fish. That's what it's doing right now. It's giving out such a nice aroma. If you are new here, hello there. You are welcome. I hope you join the family by subscribing. And to my subscribers, thank you so much. I'll just leave the fish to fry on. For the first 4 to 5 minutes, I will not do anything to the fish. I won't try to check if it is done. I'll simply be observing because it takes about 4 to 5 minutes on each side to cook. But then there is a clue. The first thing to look out for is when the sides or the bottom bits start to change color to golden brown. That's the first indication. But before you go ahead and flip them over, what I do is I just use my spoon to try and push it gently like this, and if it moves, then I'll go ahead and turn them over. So I'll just go ahead and turn them. Look how beautiful it is, nice and golden. It did not stick at all, just because we chose not to worry the fish too much in the first 4 minutes. So now the other side is also fried. Same principle, we're not going to touch, push, do nothing to it for the first 3 to 4 minutes. But then this side takes much less time to fry, maybe about 3 minutes. So I'll be watching out to prevent it from burning. And when the time is up for me to take them off the oil or check, I will use my spoon again to give it a gentle push just to make sure it's not sticking onto the pan. The other side fried up perfectly as well. So here we are, friends. Our fish is nice and golden and intact. I'll just scoop them onto a kitchen towel to absorb some of the oil, and it's ready to be served. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a big thumbs up. And I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye.